So let's see how this goes. Let's get tunes over here first. Oh, that will explain why that's not working. There we go. Yeah, that's fun. Okay. Cool, messing around with that. Oh, what up, girl? Rachel, it's been a minute. Hi. All right, I'm gonna go back to regular me though, because a lot of me is crazy. I'm still figuring it all out, so stand by. There we go. Boom. All right, it's gonna be nerdy stuff today, so you don't have to stick around here. It's all audio Pro Tools stuff. On Instagram, it's just gonna be me chatting and staring at a screen, but over on Twitch is gonna be me actually doing the work that I need to get done today. So, you know, we'll do a little bit of all of that. Let's also share this over here, and then we'll pop into it. All right, let's see here. Cool. Field recording thread, see if those guys want to join. Anybody over there. And then we'll get it kicked off. I don't know if you need an account on there. I know that for a while, if you had like an Amazon account, you could just use your Amazon account to link to Twitch, because I think Twitch is owned by Amazon now. I'm 99% sure, unless they sold it off, but I'm not sure. The only reason I could see them getting rid of it is if they're creating their own. But today we're going to be looking at Reverb, Cinematic Rooms, and Revibe. James, what's your go-to reverb? Hi, Salome. What up? All right, let's see. Let me get the things that I need over here prepped and ready. We'll do all that from here. Let's see. So let's grab our music. I can't play all this music legally, but I'll put it on here anyways for now. And then we'll do the routing. Music up mixture. We'll grab both of these and we'll duplicate them. Yeah, Revibe is like the way to go, man. I mean, I love Cinematic Rooms. I went with that instead of Reverb XL because I didn't want to pay for Altiverb XL, and I really only use it for like the more IR based stuff. But Revibe is like, everyone has it, so it's so much easier that way, which I very much appreciate. And then I went with Cinematic Rooms because I really love like the quality of it all, but at the same time, now yet again, no, not everybody has it, so I run into that issue. So that's kind of the reason I'm here today, is because my buddy Dan Laporta has every plugin known in the universe, but not Cinematic Rooms. Thanks, Dan. And and also, but not XL, because he's like me and was like, yeah, let's not roll hard on that for right now. All right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna change these outputs to. We're gonna activate that one. This one's not really gonna work because it was 7XL, but I brought it in anyways, just for fun. And let's duplicate this. Axel, what's up, buddy? Thanks for hanging around, homie. If you want, go over to Twitch. That's where I'm actually doing like the majority of the work. I figured more people would actually pop in here and say hi, though. So everything over there will actually have the audio that we want. All right, so we're going to send this over to, even though it's all 5.1, I'm just going to send it to headphones, and then we'll do a second send here. There we go. To here and to here. Okay. We're going to compare all these. I don't really need that, so we're just going to put Revibe on here. Is Revibe only, yeah, 5.1. It's not going to change the output of it. Okay, Revibe to 5.1. Sure, change, why not, whatever. My good friend Ben, what's up, brother? Welcome. I'm excited for your new movie. It's going to be nasty. I hope you have Spencer working on it, because he's always excellent. Okay, Revibe here. That's my default setting on there. All right, I'm just going to kind of kick it off because, I mean, let's be honest, I'll have like -6 viewers today, so whatever. So I have, my goal today, as I was saying a minute ago, is I have a big session that they might need to adjust next week while I'm on vacation. So, you know, I figured I'd go live right before I go on vacation because I'm going to be doing this more often, but then take a week off immediately. So like one and done, basically. But I used to have Altiverb 7XL for all my 5.1 stuff for music, and I loved like kind of a couple specific settings. But when I went off on my own and started my own company, and I decided that I wasn't going to purchase that off the bat, maybe I'll get it later because everybody has it. But then I kind of came across Cinematic Rooms. I love Cinematic Rooms. I think the quality is like there. It's incredible. But then again, not everybody has it. So I'll shout out to my buddy Dan Laporta, who might be here right now, and let everybody know that he's the one who has every plugin in the world, so you could hire him specifically for that reason, but there's other reasons to do it other than that. But he doesn't have this one. So if you need Cinematic Rooms, you're gonna have to figure it out and not hire him for that one. Sorry, buddy. But since that's kind of where my go-to has been, I'm gonna do like a little bit of comparison with that. But then we're gonna jump over to Revibe 2 as well, because this comes with Pro Tools, so it's a much easier one to kind of know that you're gonna have compatibility with no matter what. So even though I have the music here, which we'll play some of, let's listen to some of it real quick. me just make sure this is, yeah, gotcha. Okay, so I need to send these to my headphones as well, and then we're good. Headphones. There we go. You guys were hearing it. I wasn't. All right, so this is going to be cinematic right here, and this is going to be revibe right here. We'll make those tracks a little bit bigger, and we will get back to the music, but I'm actually going to just start by bringing, let's even just do like a mono, I don't know, some sort of transient. We'll find it in SoundMiner. And let's go here. Track exports. Of course, I do everything except for the tools. All right, studio templates. Tools, SoundMiner. Okay. And we'll throw this over as there you go, stereo to Pro Tools there. All right, cool, you guys are good there. And then I'll be on headphones. Bring that up. All right, cool. Hi, Jen. You're high and by, but hi. All right, so on here, let's just go over to SoundMiner. We'll just pick a couple things. Hey, James is on Twitch. What up, baby? And Dan, let's go. James, when was the last vacation you actually had? I feel like you've worked for the last like 3 years straight. That's not true. You have your chilled downtimes. You take it seriously. Let's see. Stick hit. Let's just do something small. Something a little bit more. Sure, why not? Kind of like that, actually. Ooh, that'll be good because then we'll have the tonal side of it. Okay, let's grab that. And let's bring that over into just make it mono. Yeah, it's already mono. Great. Okay, and that's going to go here, and then copy that here. Great. Then we're going to get to the like super boring part. Anthony, what up, dude? Okay. So let's go ahead and just copy this here, our reverb. We're just going to make it like absurd. Let's go to touch. Sweet. All right, so this is kind of like, this is the cinematic room setting that's just kind of like my default for my music right now. This hall's close bright, and then I've tweaked, I think probably just the reverb time a little bit. So we're just going to kind of match that. I had this like, here, let me see if I have this up. Yeah. If you guys haven't, I'm sure like all of you guys have seen this, but if you haven't, the Tone Benders episode with Gary Bourgeois was super incredible. I mean, he basically just shared like his entire like reassign like dialogue chain, individual tracks, the layouts and everything like that. And a couple years ago, when someone told me about it, you can go, if you just search Tone Benders Gary Bourgeois, you can check it out. The episode is here on the same page, but then all these screenshots are on here. And I went through and I kind of tweaked some stuff. But what I love so much about his is his reverbs. He did it unlike what I did. Like I would do, it's really common for me to just like have a send at negative infinity and then I'd bring it up when I needed it. But he's the kind of, I feel like it's an old school method of just like reverb sends at 0 and then the track volume is down at negative infinity and you pop it up when you need it. For what he's doing, I like that a lot actually. So like in Pro Tools, we don't really need any of these music tracks until later, so we'll keep those super small. Here, I'll show you the tracks that I'm talking about here. Yeah, dialogue, that works. Verbs. I got lots of tracks. I like lots of tracks. And I like Mac Studios that can handle lots of tracks because it makes all the difference. All voices, SOT. You know what? I think we can just do the SOT. All right, small, medium, large, slap. These guys right here. All right, so I'm going to show you on Gary's. And here, actually, let's also do this. Sure, we're going to write that. All right, so that way we'll just do that in like a 4. Probably just 2. Yeah. All right, we're just going to do that so we can use it and loop it when we need to. Back on the Tone Benders page, he had, here you go, the reverbs right here. Dialogue reassign, dial verb 1, 2, 3, I'm scrolling too fast, and a slap. So, I mean, it's really all you had to go off of. Let me zoom in a little bit. I think I ended up taking screenshots of them so I could kind of read it. But if you've ever used R2 Surround by Exponential Audio, it was really good. But at the time I was working at Hobo, and you know, when you're working at a company and you want to get a plugin, you kind of have to get enough for everybody. So that makes a difference. Yo, Lobster, what's up, baby? And so along those lines, I took this, and you can kind of see here, reverb attack, tail, early, chorus, gate, bound. There are all these different pages within R2 Surround. So you're not really given his entire preset and settings here at all, which I kind of liked because you could kind of set the first page exactly how it was, but then you had to go through the attack, early, chorus, gate, balance on each of these verbs, which is 4 of them, and kind of get a sense of, in a 5/1 environment, what it would sound like and how much you wanted it. So it was like a perfect, like, you could start out and get an idea of what the setting was here, but then you had to kind of go off on your own to figure out how you wanted it to sound after that, which I kind of love, because then you're not just taking from somebody and just using it because they've spent so much time mastering it. You're also like kind of putting your own touch onto it. So first I had like a rare day where I didn't have anything to do. So I kind of spent the whole day doing this, and I built each of these verbs, which is essentially a small, medium, large, and slap verb. I built it in R2 Surround based off of this, but then I didn't have R2 Surround. I believe you. I didn't have R2 Surround, and so I had Revibe 2, and I had other things as well, but this was kind of the one that I knew would carry on. So I ended up building off of Revibe 4 different settings, you know, small, medium, large. And you can kind of see, like, the starting point is like a small, bright room, medium, dark room. And this wasn't like me just going through and being like, oh, you know, I'm just going to pick something small and medium and large and hallway, you know, slap. But instead, it was like, I probably went through, how many smalls are there? Yeah, small natural studio, small natural hall. There was like so many options in here. Small bright room, 1, 2, 3. I compared a lot of them. I spent a lot of time doing that, and then kind of honed in on like the 5/1 levels based in here with Revibe. The kind of like the EQ that was kind of built into it. Just really like hardcore comparing it. So kind of similar today, but I'm not going to have to build on R2 Surround. We already have our cinematic rooms setting that we're going to want. and then we're going to kind of go explore through Revibe to see what other settings we can get. So let's close all those windows. Start on Cinematic Rooms. We're just going to listen a little bit. Okay, so that's Cinematic. And we're going to switch over here to Revibe. Close just longer. Oh, I was like, oh, this is going to take so long. I was like, it could take 2 seconds. Do 3. No, because it's like a 2 second. Let's see. There's like too much highs in here on Revibe. Let's just roll it and let's see. Now I know I'm like using like one like small sound right here, but the goal is to then replace my music reverb with this. So I'm getting like the real, like a lot of color and the texture from just this quick transient that I'm then going to apply to like a full music track, kind of just as like a bed of verb that can be back there that's not going to just like overtake it all. So Revibe. Yeah, we can't roll off too much of that. Actually, what we're going to need to do is like dampen the highs. Let's just see what happens. Yeah. It's like way more muted. It's quick. That's close. Cinematic. There's still like this hiss down there. It dies off quicker here, which is kind of nice. I think that's a little bit necessary, but not completely. Let's see, diffusion. It's like even more dead on cinematic here. It really rings out on that like resonant frequency from there. Let's see, chorus we don't need any of. Too much. No, it definitely has. Let's see. Let's put it there. Oh, hey, big head. What's up? Greg Gleason, Kevin Peters, the homies. Let's go. It's like one person at a time, and that's fine. All right, let's see. Revibe, cinematic. I like you, Dan. Dampen 4K. I'm trying to do it within the plugin, but you're right. I probably should just do it here. Here, let's just kill that. We don't need automation. That's what's killing me, though. It's up here in like the 10. I don't know how it plays through on Twitch. I mean, obviously I'm full quality. It's interesting, like the difference between cinematic like drops off a lot quicker. Like you get that early reflection and then the tail is a lot shorter. So let's see if we can adjust that on here. Boom, boom, boom. I like our early reflections here. Is there like a, I don't think I've ever, looked at it and been like, oh, the tail. Let's see. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, so the shape is like really pushing that pre-delay. Mm-hmm. It's more muffled. Oh, that's the rear shape. It's not, we're not going to hear that on here. That's part of it with cinematic. You can hear this like whoosh into it. It's like almost a little bit more plate. I think large is right though. Here, let's do this. I know this isn't right, but we're gonna save it. 33 V1, sure. Oh, here you go. Plates. There we go. Sure, let's start there. Nah. Let's also do this. Let's pre-fader this so we can actually even hear the... Interesting. Let's go ahead and make these the same. 1.75. Of course, you can't do 1.75 in Avid. Of course. Let's see if there's any other settings that we can just match real quick. And reflections, you have a little bit of a roll off on the end, and then the reverb, you have a higher. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm hearing. Less that you can do here. Let's see. Yeah, you kind of just have like the room coloration overall. Cinematic. It needs, yeah. It's like I need like a attack time. There we go. No. It's just overall beefier. That helps a little bit. Oof. Yeah, I need like an envelope. That's what I need to like stop it from being so quick. What are these all? I've never messed with this down here. What are these different pieces here? Just reverb type, automatic. That's a little bit. You poor souls, just sitting here listening to the weirdest distant metal sounds. That's close, actually, right there. Yeah, that's actually pretty good. Let's see what happens if we... Let's just go crazy. Yeah, there's still more body to that, so maybe actually that stereo width might work. Dun, dun, dun. We'll deal with the... I don't really need to worry about the 5.1 in a second. Let's do another save as V2. It's closer. Yeah. And that might be fine. Yeah, I believe you, Big Head. The sound your Yeti makes when you're trying to stay quiet at 2 a.m. gaming and all of a sudden it fucking crashes on the ground. Yeah, there's an overall beefiness to it that is not here. Let's see. That's pretty close, actually. 100. I know this is going to sound weird, but like, and I don't know how it's playing on Twitch. Actually, I would love the feedback to know how it's playing and how it's feeling. But like the Cinematic Rooms Verb is like skewed left, whereas the Revibe is a bit more even overall. Yeah, and you know what? I think... Is that what I want? Hold on. Yeah, so if we take that, but we make it mid... That's weird. Yeah, this spread is better on there. Let's see, where was that spread here? Let's just save this as V2 because I think that's getting better. Crazy enough, yeah, and this is where, so then this is where you do get a little bit lost in terms of the controls. Like, I actually would love this to, you know, okay, it's close. I could probably just put this on the music, it'll sound fine. But I would like to, like, pan tilt it a little bit. Again, I'm just trying to do it in Revibe. I know I can do it on the track, but... Because, again, I want this to be something that I can just give to other people. Or, like, I could, you know, pass this on and, like, okay, you don't need to have Pro Q. You can just use that. So, all right, if that's the case, then there is Avid Soundfield. Do we have anything that Avid does with Soundfield? Not really. For panning and skewing left. Big Head, you know? You probably know. I bet you do. All right. Let's see. Yeah, James and Dan, you guys should know each other. More muffled on cinematic, more bright overall. Okay, I can recreate that. Let's see, 10.8. It's got that sizzle on it. That's close. But now that attack. Let's go to medium. Let's just take that off. That's pretty close. Yeah, I mean, it could use a little bit. I don't think it's doing what it needs to right there. Maybe on the early reflections? Haha, tricky. It's interesting turning that off. Yeah. Tilt shift EQ, Axel, on the Revibe. Where's the tilt shift? Is there a tilt shift on here that I don't know about? I'd be down with that. And Pro Q. Yes, that's a good point. Actually, now that I think about it, gain scale. Where's the tilt shift on here? See, this is what I missed. This is what I used to do with like the homies at Hobo when I worked there. But then they would teach me stuff. Tilt shift. Are you talking about like, you know, stereo placement, split, delete, slope, shape, tilt shelf? Oh, kind of like that. Is that what you're talking about? Too much transient in C on Revibe, right? Sound on Twitch is coming through nice. Okay, good. I hear the L skew you're talking about. Cinematic is blurring, losing the transient more with more swell after the. Yeah, it's like this, like kind of quick, like whoosh kind of thing, like this, like kind of like that's how it's coming in. Yeah, and that's part of that skew is like there's like this like. It's almost more mono in Revibe. I wonder if this has anything to do with it. No, that's definitely helping it. Yeah, the tilt, that's what you're talking about. This tilt shift right here, I think, is what I have. Yeah. Yeah. That's like such a music. Nah, it was a good idea, but it doesn't do what I need it to do. The thing is I know that I could just do this. Oh, wait. Did they not make it? Did not Waves not make it this way yet? Plus, who wants to use Waves? Oh, it's also on a 5.1. Oh, okay, so I could use a multi-mono sound field. Oh, maybe I can't. Doesn't Waves... What's the one I'm thinking of on here? That's weird. Sound field. Yeah. Oh, it's like only stereo? Okay. S1 Imager. That gets too tricky, though. S1 Imager would be, like, great, because I could kind of, like, skew it, but then I'd have to, like, take, like, an offshoot, like the LR offshoot of VMX 5.1 as, like, a master fader, and then it's like, I don't want it to be complicated. Come on. It's just nicer. It's just better. What if we did like something crazy and we were like mid control here? No. Or we switch that and we made that into a shelf. Low shelf. And then we took this one, this high shelf, and we made it side focused. No meters on the C. Oh, am I not sending it? Yeah, you're right. It's just going full 5.0. That might be because right here. I mean, we're only doing the stereo mix down, but that could have an impact on it. Let's see. All right, hold on. Before I do that, let's see. That was a good call. Good C. Let's copy and then let's turn that and that off. Do we like that or? Very close. Yeah, they're too close to know the difference, really. So, let's see. Can also tell, I mean, we're not paying attention to the rears right now, but I bet you if you did like a +3 on here. I mean, just looking at meters, that's probably a little bit better, but then sure, why not? Let's keep it like that for now. Jesse, what's up, dude? I vote shelf. Yeah, baby. Vote it. Yeah, it's like immediate right now. I think it has to. It's something here is what's fucking it up. All right, let's save this as our next one: V3, V2, V1. 2 and 3 are similar. Yeah, there's like a punch up. You know what? That's not getting as extreme now that we have the center channel up. Yeah, it's also, it's just more delicate. I guess you know what? I do have this here. Oh, is that just more shelves? What? I thought I'd have like a bandpass on there. Well, no. No. That's just the rears. Hmm. We are hearing a down mix of the 5-1. So I wonder if I'm nutty like this because I want to be 1.5 dB numbers. It's still, it's nicer that way. I mean, our spreads are all the way up. Yeah. I mean, this could come down to just like the quality of the plugin itself, right? Like that's why Revibe comes with Avid and Cinematic Rooms is purchased after you already have. It's close though. I think we're taking off too many of the highs for sure. Yo, CW Michaels, what's up, baby? I feel like I'm catching everybody after they're on and then off again. That's fine. I mean, it's like Instagram is there just to let people know that I'm like doing this, and then Twitch is like, oh, you can actually come and watch this and like hear it, because on here you can't hear. You just see me standing in a room doing nothing. All right. Where were we? Okay, that's happening in here. 10.8. Let's bring that to like, let's see what it does when we just 1-to-1 it. Cinematic. Yeah, there's just like too much of that. So I would do this 1, 2. It might actually be here, 30%. See, now that attack is great on cinematic and too muffled on Revibe. Okay, 60.7. No, that was fine. Might be a little bit better that way. Now we're losing a lot of that high. Peace, Axel. Thanks for hanging, bro. All right, I think the bulk of it is close. I think this... It's pretty close, though. All right, let's take this to music and see what happens. Cinematic first. Where are you, Cinematic? Shh. Yeah, I mean, it's there. It feels, I mean, cinematic feels better, just hands down. All right, we can't listen to those two tracks. Let's see if we have any spots where we pop it up a little bit more. Here you go. Oh, no, that's ever so subtle. Here. You know, it's close enough. Dan, I think that we could do a punch in with this setting and it would be feeling pretty good overall. Again, this is just to replace the music, so I feel pretty good about that. So I'm going to put this back to my root settings folder. I'm going to save this as STJ MX Cinematic Replacement. Alternative. And we'll save that. I'm also going to save that here as the same exact thing. STJ MX Cinematic Alternative. And let's see. And then we'll import that into the main session here. Alrighty, that feels pretty good. So, all right, I feel good about the reverb. I'm going to do something similar with the voice. Cool. All right, so that's feeling good. Great. Oh my God. I've never even seen this window. This shows you how much music I do. All right, here we go. Musical interlude. If it could work. Why you not work, man? Okay, no musical interlude. Fine. Guess we can't play fun music. Oh, I know why. Oh, the Pigments one is wonky. love having just like a random beat generator in the background just for like needing a calm reset. Too much reverb listening. That's what that was. Okay. Then the other thing I wanted to do. All right, let's see here. That was that. So then the other thing is, we don't need that. We need these two. So kind of similarly, like working kind of mostly on your own, but then hiring other people, you kind of need the flexibility of them not always having the tools. I used to use Renaissance Compressor by Waves constantly on my dialogue. It's a little much for like films and stuff like that, like legit like theatrical films. I feel like the settings can be a bit more, they can crush a little bit too much. But Pro C is pretty good about it. I feel like it controls it a little bit more. I also use a really low ratio. It's like 1:2. So let's bring those in here. And we're going to look at those. All right, so this was all, what was that? That was all music. Cool. Let's just put that into a folder for MX. Then we can close that. All right, then the other thing we're going to do is let's bring in from the templato a chain and tracks. Cool. Dialogue chain there, and we'll duplicate that chain. Yeah, you know what we'll do? We'll just do this, copy them, and we're going to put some random audio in there. I'm sure I have some random audio somewhere. All right, let's go to 03. Okay, and we're going to duplicate this. So we're going to have Pro C, and then this one is going to be RComp. And we're going to keep this one up here. And then we're going to do this, RComp. Great. And my default setting is this, which is similar on both. -16 threshold, -16 threshold ratio on here is like 2.14. This is 2. The attack is really fast on here. It could be faster on here. Sure, why not? Let's just go there. I don't know how this is registered. Like, I don't like just completely obscure numbers like 0.5. Like, maybe they tell you. I don't know. Let's see. Did they tell you here? More info. Is this like a guide? Yeah, for our compressor. Give me, oh, there you go. User guide. Attack. Attack. Time. Okay. Okay, so it is milliseconds. All right, cool. So that's good. So default is 16. I wish it would just put an MS there. It'd be fine. It would be fine. I mean, look how fast that attack is, though. 0.005 milliseconds, so it's like impossible on here. What could you do? You could manual, arc, opto, electro, smooth, warm. I mean, warm will be slower, manual. All right, so that's the fastest we can do on there. The release is 178. Okay, so that's matched now. This was my original one. This is a 7.0 gain, and this is a 4.0 gain. Once we get it, we'll see how it is. The meter's a bit better on Pro C as well. All right, so in order to do this, though, let's change routing. These two things are going to go to headphones. Great. And then I will also send them to you, which is here. Oh, no, hold on. Stereo to Pro Tools aux. There you go. Great. We'll do that on both of these so we can compare and contrast. And then let's find some audio to bring in here. I wonder if we just have some talking in here. I can't use... Yeah, we'll just do this. We'll just record it. Why not? Why not, right? Okay. I'll just read something really quickly. What can I read? Here we go. Beats, baby. Let's go. We'll just turn that off. Let's try that again. Here we go. Scotty's Record Shop. Malibu by Anderson .Paak. $35.99. Also, there was another album, which was, what's her name? Olivia Rodrigo. Brutal. That album is very good, actually. Total, $55. Let's go. Buy records. Support vinyl. Chill out. Listen to an album instead of a single. Okay, I'm done. Rant over. Peace, Laporta. I'll send you these new settings when it's time. All right, so let's bring these down. We can mute that. We don't need to record anymore. Let's trim that. Scotty's Record Shop. Malibu by... Great, okay. All right, we got a lot of things going on over here, so we can tweak some of those. Scotty's Record Shop. Malibu by Anderson. Scotty's Record Shop. Malibu by Anderson .Paak. Scotty's Record Shop. Malibu by Anderson .Paak. Scotty's Record... We'll make it sound a little bit better. How about that? And then we'll focus on all the other stuff. The chain's not doing much. This is actually back to that Gary Bourgeois stuff. It's kind of built this way. You can, I mean, the WNS is the same way, but I think actually within there, yeah, I have the threshold all the way down. I don't want to take all that stuff out. I don't like it by default. I like to choose. The Pro DSs are pretty much set up the way he has them because I like them a lot. Similarly on the MB, but you'll see like the MB's Scotty's Record Shop. Actually, it's doing a lot right now, but that's because I haven't controlled it down here yet. So Pro Q's not really doing anything. Pro Scotty's Record Shop. Yeah, there you go, -3, Reverb. Scotty's Record Shop. See, that's pulling it down like -6. So the thresholds don't line up here on these two plugins. So that's something that we're going to have to... Oh, wait, hold on. Yeah, listening-wise, we can't do. And then I do an extra thing because I had a show that I was listening to, and there's just, to help with that sibilance, just like one more Pro DS. So yeah, 3 DSers, which actually is similar to Gary Bourgeois, but he uses Eosis, which I would love to do. I actually have a trial, but I haven't done it yet. I'm just like waiting because I think it's also pretty cheap, like E2 DSer, relatively cheap. Let's see. Okay. Continue. How do you... Slate Digital, you're confusing me. Here we go. No, that's just to download it. Can I just buy it? Virtual... Our plugins. There you go. Do they not make it anymore? Maybe that's what it is. Murda. Fresh Air, I have that. Kilohertz. Oh, so they bought everything. Oh, man. Can you not buy this anymore? There you go. Start free trial. Precise control. Excellent. Ugh. What? Can you just buy the plugin? There we go. 69. See, 69 bucks. That's like, it's pretty good. But it then comes down to that same thing where it's like, do you buy something that not everyone's going to have? That's why I keep with like Pro DS, which even that, like not everybody has. So it becomes this like question of, you know, do you, even this, like sometimes people don't have, which when they don't, I'm like, okay, buy it. You're going to be happy with it. You'll be glad you did. All right. So it's doing a little bit of de-essing up front. I probably already was. So I'm going to pull these settings off of here. we're just going to EQ this a little bit. Scotty's Record Malibu by Anderson .Paak, $35.99. Scotty's Record Shop Malibu by Anderson .Paak, $35.99. Also, Scotty's Record Shop Malibu by Anderson .Paak, $35.99. 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 Also, there was another Scotty's Record Shop Malibu by Anderson .Paak, $35.99. Scotty's Record Shop Malibu by Anderson .Paak, $35.99. Also, there was another Scotty's Record Shop Malibu by Anderson .Paak, $35.99. Scotty's Record Shop Malibu by Anderson .Paak. Scotty's Record Shop Scotty's Record Shop Malibu by Anderson .Paak, $35. Scotty's Record Shop Malibu by Anderson .Paak, $35.99. Also, there was another. All right, that's close. Scotty's Record Shop. Great, so we're just going to copy that down there. We'll do a little Pro MB action here too. Scotty's Record Shop. Yeah, there we go. Scotty's Record Shop. Oh, yeah. Who's it? Zach Goheen? I think he was telling me about, you can set that to your S3. I'm going to have to spend some time building that that template here really quickly because that's worth it. Scotty's Record Shop Malibu by Anderson .Paak. Scotty's Record Shop Scotty's Record Shop Malibu by Anderson .Paak, $35.99. Also, there was another album, which Scotty's Record Shop Scotty's Record Shop Scotty's Record Shop Malibu by Anderson .Paak, $35.99. Okay. Scotty's Record Shop Malibu by Scotty's Record Shop Scotty's Record Shop Malibu by Scotty's Record Shop Malibu by Anderson .Paak, $35.99. Scotty's Record Shop 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 Scotty's Record Shop. Just a little bit cleaner overall. I'm not going to worry about de-essing it. That's fine. We'll change that. Okay, so these are identical across the board. Now the chains, not doing anything here, not doing anything here, not doing anything here. Oh, fuck it. Let's just see what's going on here. Scotty's Record Shop Malibu by Anderson .Paak, $35.99. Also, there was another album, which was, what's her name? Olivia Rodrigo, Brutal. A little bassy, but it's fine. Cool. Scotty's Record Shop. Okay, Pro C3, Pro Q3, Pro MB. Scotty's Record Shop. Scotty's Record Shop. Yeah, Scotty's Record Shop. Just doing a little bit more control, just kind of taking down some of those harsher things. So, let's see. Let's just listen down to this with Pro C. Scotty's Record Shop Malibu by Anderson .Paak, $35.99. Also, there was another album, which was, what's her name? Olivia Rodrigo, Brutal. That album is very good, actually. Total, $55. Let's go. Buy records. Support vinyl. All right, so you kind of like, it's kind of consistently like -3 across the board. So then when you come over here to RComp, Scotty's Record Shop, Malibu by Anderson .Paak, $35.99. Also, there was another album, which was, what's her name? Olivia. Scotty's Record Shop, Malibu by Anderson .Paak, $35.99. Also, there was another album, which was, what's her name? Olivia. Scotty's Record Shop, Scotty's Record Shop, Scotty's Record Shop, Scotty's Record Shop, Scotty's Record Shop. All right, so this one was +7 on Pro C. Scotty's Record Shop, Scotty's Record Shop, Malibu by Anderson .Paak, Scotty's Record Shop, Malibu by Anderson .Paak, $35.99. Also, there was another album, which was, what's her name? Olivia Rodrigo, Brutal. That album is very good, actually. Total, $55. Let's go. Buy records. Support vinyl. Chill out, listen to an album instead of a single. Okay, Scotty's Record Shop. Scotty's Record Shop. Scotty's Record Shop. Let's go 1.5. Scotty's Record Shop. Scotty's Record Shop. Scotty's Record Shop. So that's, let's see, we're listening to Pro C first. Scotty's Record Shop. Sorry, that was RComp. Okay, let's do Pro C. Scotty's Record Shop. RComp. Scotty's Record Shop. Let's go back up. Scotty's Record Shop. Scotty's Record Shop. Scotty's Record Shop. Scotty's Record Shop. Malibu by Anderson .Paak, $35.99. Also, there was another album, which was, what's her name? Olivia Rodrigo, Brutal. That album is very good, actually. Yeah, so, I mean, the ratios are definitely different. I can feel, I mean, you also have these settings down here, so maybe that's adjusting it. Opto, electro, smooth, warm. Scotty's Record Shop. 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 Smooth is better. Scotty's Record Shop. Scotty's Record Shop. Scotty's Record Shop. Looking Pro C. Scotty's Record Shop. Close. Scotty's Record Shop. Yeah, that's pretty. I would keep electro. So this would be, all right, cool. So same thing. Let's see. STJ, RComp. Pro C alternative. All right, the hobos are getting this setting. Cool. All right, man. All right, I think that kind of wraps it up. I mean, you got, we've matched our compressors so that I can have those quick replacements for anybody who needs them. We have got our replacement music verbs using Revibe to kind of replace cinematic rooms there. And yeah, I mean, overall feeling good. I think more than anything, it's like, you know, this is more about like you seeing something that kind of challenges you to do the best that you can in terms of like challenging yourself, not to just use what people give you and not to just, you know, just be handed something and say, okay, that's how it is. Like, think about it, try things, play with them, you know, listen, use your ears, don't just use meters. In some instances, I was using my ears or the meters, I mean, but, you know, challenge yourself. I think that's good. But anyway, so, yeah, I appreciate you guys hanging out, and I appreciate you guys hanging out. And we will see you on the next one, which, yeah, I'm not sure exactly what I'll do, but I'm on vacation for a week, and then we'll be back. All right, thanks for hanging. Catch you later. Peace.